Hey, welcome to Design Guy. Ready to animate your coffee designs? Let's dive into creating motion graphics in Canva. First, click Create, then choose Videos from the options. Next, select the landscape video format to proceed. Once that's done, we'll be ready to start adding your content. To find a background in Canva, go to the left sidebar and click on the Elements tab. In the search bar at the top, type Background and press Enter. Browse through the available backgrounds, then click on one to add it to your design. Click the text tool in the toolbar. A new text box appears on your canvas. Type the word coffee inside the box. Press Enter to apply the text. You can move and resize the text box as needed. Now, your project includes the word coffee positioned where you want it on your canvas. Next, add the coffee text to your project. Select the text tool from the toolbar on the left side of the screen. Click anywhere on your canvas to create a new text layer. Type the word coffee in the text box. Highlight the text to customize the font and size using the options in the top toolbar. Choose a bold, decorative font for maximum impact, and adjust the font size so the word is easily visible. Center the text by dragging it into position or using the alignment tools. If needed, change the color to match your design theme by selecting the color picker. Review the placement and style to ensure the text appears exactly as you want before moving on to the next step. Move the object to the desired position on your screen. Next, add an Animate Send effect. In the Effect properties, locate the speed control. Adjust the ascend speed to reduce how quickly the animation plays. Lower values will make the object move more slowly during the animation. Preview your changes to ensure the timing matches your needs. If needed, continue adjusting the ascend speed until the animation appears smooth and at your preferred pace. This completes the speed adjustment step. Next, add another text element to your design by selecting the text tool, clicking on your canvas, and typing your desired content. Adjust the font, size, and position as needed. Select the element you want to duplicate, right-click, and choose Duplicate, or use the keyboard shortcut. This creates an exact copy, which you can now move or edit as needed. To duplicate the item, select it, then right-click and choose Duplicate from the menu. This creates an exact copy, allowing you to easily make additional changes or use it elsewhere in your project. Select a section of your image and carefully tear it by dragging along the path where you want the separation. Make sure the tear is clean and follows your intended design. After creating the tear, check that the X values on both sides match to maintain alignment. This ensures that both pieces fit together accurately if you need to rejoin them. Pay close attention to the edges and confirm consistency for a seamless result. Repeat these steps as needed to create additional tears while keeping alignment consistent throughout your project. Click the play button to start. Notice how the duration of the video has been shortened. Observe how the playback completes more quickly compared to the original full-length duration. First, let's see if we can access the file. Open the project and check if everything loads correctly. Once you confirm access, prepare to add new elements. Select the item you want to duplicate, then right-click and choose Copy. Now, go to the section where you want to place the duplicated element. Right-click again and select Paste. The copied element will appear, allowing you to position it as needed. Repeat this process for any additional elements you want to add. This method ensures all elements are consistently styled and properly organized within your project, making further editing easier and more efficient. Click the Position tool in the toolbar to begin adjusting your element's placement. Once activated, you'll notice handles appear around the selected item. Click and drag the element to move it anywhere on the canvas. You can switch between pixel-perfect placement or snap to grids by toggling the snap option from the sidebar. To reset the element to its original position, go to the Position tool's options and choose Reset. If you want to nudge the element slightly, use your arrow keys for fine adjustment. When you're satisfied with the placement, click the Apply button to confirm changes and exit position mode, saving your adjustments automatically. Next, let's take a closer look at this section. We need to add a new item to the list. To do this, click the Add button located in the top right corner of the panel. A form will appear where you can enter the details for your new item. Fill in the name, description, and any other required fields. When you're finished, double-check the information for accuracy. If everything looks correct, click Save to add the item to the list. The new item will now appear at the bottom of your list. You can drag and drop it to change its order if necessary. If you need to edit or delete the entry, simply hover over the item and click the corresponding icons. Repeat these steps for each additional item you want to add. This process ensures your list is up to date and accurately reflects the information you need. Add a transition at this point in your video. Then select the matching transition type to ensure a seamless flow between clips for a professional look. Set the duration to the maximum value by dragging the slider all the way to the right or entering the highest number allowed in the field. Click the play button to start your project. You'll see the timeline begin moving and your audio or video content will play back in real time. Review the playback carefully to make sure everything looks and sounds correct. If you need to pause, click the pause button to stop playback instantly. Click on the item you want to modify. Once selected, look for the Edit button and click it. This will open the editing options for that item. Make any necessary changes in the fields provided. Review your updates to ensure accuracy. After completing your edits, confirm or save the changes by clicking the appropriate button. Repeat these steps for any additional items you need to edit. Double check that all edits are saved before you exit the screen. Click play to start the project and review your changes in real time. If there are any errors, pause and make adjustments as needed. Continue playing to confirm your updates are successful. When everything looks good, you're ready to move on to the next step. Next, select this option. I'll access the kit to continue. Locate the kit section and click to open it. Once inside, review the available items carefully. Make sure you have the correct kit for your needs before proceeding. If you need more information about what's included, click the information icon or view the details tab. Read the kit's contents to confirm everything is as expected. If you notice anything missing, check the additional resources linked below the kit description or contact support for assistance. After verifying the kit, mark it as reviewed by clicking the appropriate button. This confirms you have read and understood all necessary information. Now you're ready to proceed with the next step. Keep the kit summary visible for quick reference as you move forward in the process. Let's see how to share a document in Google Drive. First, open your Google Drive account and locate the file you want to share. Click on the file to select it. Next, find the Share button at the top right corner of the screen and click it. A sharing window will appear. In the Add People and Groups field, enter the email addresses of the people you want to share the file with. You can add multiple email addresses at once. Below, choose their access level, viewer, commenter, or editor by clicking the drop-down next to their name. If you'd like to add a personal message, type it in the optional message box. When you're ready, click the Send button. The recipients will receive an email with a link to the document. To share a link instead, click Copy Link, adjust the link sharing settings, and send it to anyone you want. Sharing is now complete. You've completed all the necessary steps for this process. Double-check your work to ensure everything is accurate and up to date. If you need to make changes, refer to previous steps. Otherwise, you're finished and ready to move on to your next task or project with confidence. You just learned how to make cool coffee motion graphics in Canva. If you enjoyed this, give it a like and subscribe for more creative tips.